What's up guys, it's your boy BJR and this is the Escudo Rojo Perfect Match Challenge. And what is this Perfect Match Challenge about? So first of all, my friends from Chile, from Escudo Rojo, they called me and said, Björn, we set up a challenge and yeah, do you want to be part of it? And I said, of course, the guys, let's go. And so the thing was, they sent me a box with a wine, which is this Gran Reserva. Let's have a look at this cuvée. As I said, we have Cabernet Sauvignon, Carmenere, which is typical for Chile. We have Syrah and Cabernet Franc. And yes, the wine is like, of course, we have this one, which is the 2019 vintage. Of course, it's very, very young and it's suitable for more bottle aging. But we already can imagine where it's going to be in a couple of years. So we have a lot of dark fruit. We have like black cherry. We have like blackberry, some forest fruit, and then we have some spicy notes and some notes of like tobacco. We have some chocolate. We have some smoke. Of course, we have some cigar box, a little bit of vanilla, which is very fine at this point. Emmanuel, santé, and yes. So, as I said, we had 4 different dishes. I will show them here in the window. And the 4 dishes. The first one was a lamb shoulder with roasted carrots. Well, I would say that sounds pretty fitting. Then we have some carpaccio of coquille Saint-Jacques, so scallops. And then we have a moist chocolate cake. And last but never least, the cod. So we have some fish. And now it's my task to make up which is the right dish for this kind of wine. So let's have a look. Lamb shoulder, roasted carrots is like an evergreen. And it's if you do it like put it into the oven or also on the barbecue with the roasted carrots. We have some spiciness, we have some roasted flavors, some baking spices. I think this would be a lovely match. If you slice it down and then you present it to your guest or to your partner or whatever, it's going to be a very, very delicious thing, I guess. Then the carpaccio from coquille Saint-Jacques, so scallop carpaccio. I really, really love scallops, but in this case it's kind of dangerous and I would never go with this because as you may know, if you have like seafood with some more bold and tannin and dark fruited red wine, there's going to be a total clash of taste, of aromas, and also of the palate is going to be very, very problematic. Let's say problematic. Sometimes you have this kind of metallic taste when you have some seafood in a red wine, and so this would be a thing I would never go with. I would never recommend to any of you. And generally speaking, I'm not against pairing red wine with fish. Absolutely not. I love it, and there are some amazing pairings. But in this case, just don't do this. Yeah. Third one, the moist chocolate cake with a raspberry. And let me have a nose. And of course, beside this really dark fruit, we have some kind of raspberry. And so from this point, you have the chocolate aromatics in here. You have the raspberry. You have this berry thing. And I think this would be absolutely possible and would be an absolutely not the perfect match as Escudo is searching for. But I think this would work. Nevertheless, I wouldn't go with this one in this case, just because there are better ones, and as we are looking for the perfect match, I don't think this one is going to be the right one. So, at least we have the cod. I really love cod, but in this case, probably I would go with the red wine, but not with this kind of red wine. I would go with a red wine with less tannins, like a light Pinot Noir or stuff. But when we're talking about the Gran Reserva, which is like, as you can see from the color, it's really deep colored, it's really concentrated in the color, the aromas are dark, we have tannins, of course, from Cabernet Sauvignon, we have Syrah, And so I think for the cod this would be too much. So what's going to be the conclusion of this 4? What's good, guys? So back at it. What will we serve for the perfect match, for the Escudo Rojo perfect match? And of course, as you may know, we do not have the carpaccio from scallop, we do not have the moist chocolate cake, and we also do not have the cod. We go with the lamb shoulder and the roasted carrots for the Gran Reserva. It's really delicious match, and it makes much fun. You can do this dish in 2 ways: summer dish, or you can do it as a winter dish in the summertime. Problem is, usually it would be summer right now, but the weather in Germany is really problematic, and it's a lot of rain and it's very unpredictable. And so I'm happy to be here at the beach doing this stuff in summer style. So the summer style means we have it on the barbecue, and today we go with this one. And yeah, so I put it on the barbecue. We'll go to it right in a minute, and I will show you what I'm going to do and what I prepared for today's Escudo Rojo Perfect Match Challenge. And so let's go to the barbecue. There we are at the barbecue, and as I already told you, it's of course it's the lamb shoulder. It has to be the lamb shoulder. When we think about the wine, the Gran Reserva, when we think about its aroma profile, the flavors in the nose, on the palate, you only can go, to be honest, with this one, the lamb shoulder. We have the roasted carrots. We have I added some pepper and some red onions just to have some more color and some more different flavors. And the thing is, the lamb shoulder needs to be like sit down on a small heat for a couple of hours, and then after this you give it some more fire. That's what I'm doing in the next couple of minutes. Give it some more fire to have this kind of crust, to have this kind of very burnt outside, not very burnt, but burnt outside is crispy, that you have this baking spices, and that's the thing what works perfectly with this wine. We have the dark fruit profile, we have the smoke, we have the cigar box, we have this kind of meatiness, we have this kind of it's like crying, or it's like screaming for a lamb shoulder. And of course you have to be with a couple of guys. You can share with it, just slice it down. I'll think like 10 more minutes, and then we're going to enjoy it with the Gran Reserva. I think this is the perfect match. I'm very excited. What would be your perfect match for this wine? Thinking about the flavor profile, about the palate, about the nose. If you want to, just write in the comments what would be your favorite dish for this wine. And yeah, that's it. The Escudo Rojo perfect match, the Gran Reserva and the lamb shoulder. That's it. It's your boy BJR.